Okay, we can start right now. Okay, good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. That I am Toastmaster Manas Naik. Pleased to be your Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. Now I am opening Speaker Community Toastmaster Club's 39th meeting officially. I am sure we all Toastmasters are going to rock today as we are meeting after a long time. And our team mode may have a special for all. It's that topic is that for all only that we are just shifting from 2021 to 2022 very soon. So that topic is like I am excited for that topic, and especially a poster moment for speakers. So here I am taking you on flight mode with a quick information which you need to follow in this online environment. So first is that I request all of you to rename yourself. All Toastmasters can prefix TM Tango Mango to your name, and guests can prefix guest. I also request all the speakers and role players to prefix their role to their name so that it's easy to identify them. I give you just 10 seconds for that. If anyone need any help, just let me know. I will happy to, you know, help you. I would request you not to type in that chat box when speaker is speaking, as it is disturb to speaker. You can use private chat box to provide your feedback, and you all are requested to keep your video on if you are not moving around or not sipping any drinks, and audio on mute in case you are not speaking. If you are a speaker, then please ensure you pin the timer or confirm that the same is visible at all times. You can connect with me any times for any technical glitch. I am your Sergeant at Arms as well tech master for today's meeting. So all speakers are requested to do a quick audio and video check before they start their speech, whether it is table topic or whether it is a speaker. I will guide you on that setting if anyone requires. This meeting is being recorded. In case you have any reservation, just let me know. Just let me know. You can network after this meeting. Here we can display hi-fi or namaste when taking over or leaving from the role. So let me share the mission of the club. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. So now it's a time for me to invite our presiding officer. It's my great pleasure to introduce our presiding officer who is going to talk us on our club business. In today's meeting, we have a multi-talented, dynamic, humbled person and a dear friend to all, 24 into 7, ready to help others. Professionally, he is a banker working with an MNC bank and loves running marathons and playing basketball and football. So he's a Toastmaster for past 6 years. A distinguished Toastmaster and has taken up various roles in clubs such as president, VP education, VP membership, treasurer, all roles he just takes. And at district level also, he has been area director, club extension chair, assistant division to director, then division director, and now this year he is in district chair. So it's our privilege to have him as a presiding officer for the day. Now, without any delay, without anything, let me invite our presiding officer with a round of applause. He is none other than our Toastmaster, Ankit Dasgupta. Over to you, Ankit.
Thank you, Manas, for such a wonderful introduction. I think Manas, I have been in a lot of clubs and I have seen a lot of Sergeant at Arms, but Manas, when Manas starts with his good morning, everyone, that just brings in all the energy that is required to start the evening, even though it's an evening, but start the evening afresh. So thanks, Manas, for such a wonderful introduction, for starting the meeting on a very good note. Dear members and dear guests, it's great to be back as a presiding officer of the club. And although you're meeting after a long after some time, not a long time, after some time, for some of them who have not been able to come because of some commitments. But it's great that we are here today and we'll be there together and welcoming the new year as it's coming out soon. Today, I want to talk about something called opportunities and difficulties. This is something which is very close to my heart, and I have gone through it a lot, wherein there have been situations which may seem difficult at that point of time. But if you are a person who is very optimistic, which I am, I always look at opportunities in difficulties. Our club at, not our club, sorry, Toastmasters in general, when it went off online, it was a very difficult phase for many of us. People who were part of the physical scenario, they had to get into the online scenario. And at that time, people were a bit hesitant whether public speaking can be done online and whether it is something that a skill that we should pursue. But it has been close to 2 years that we have been doing it online. And believe you me, I have talked to a lot of people and they have told me that this skill that they are learning online in terms of talking to people in front of camera, influencing people, motivating people in front of camera, which is not that easy, but you're still doing it. And that skill to have is a very good skill, because I've seen it in my own professional background. I have recently hosted a gathering of the chairman of my bank, the global chairman, and that I was able to do with ease because I have been so well versed with the online scenario. And looking forward, going ahead, I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a very good skill to have. How can you manage a meeting, or how can you manage speaking with people in front of camera? And that is where I find opportunities and difficulties. And that is the point that I wanted to make today. With this point, let's move ahead with our wonderful session. We have a beautiful session planned today. But before we move ahead, I would also like everyone to please turn on their cameras. Would love to see all the members and the guests who are present here today. That's great. We also have a few guests who have joined us today, and we would love to hear them and love to know how did they come to know about Toastmasters and what are they expecting out of today's session. So I'll just call out your name. You can just give your introduction as in who are you and how did you come to know about the club and what are you expecting. All right. So let's start with the first person that we have, Monica. Monica, welcome to our club, Speakers Community Toastmasters Club. It's great to have you. And please take on the stage.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm Monica Manik Mane. I'm from Korochi village near to Itsakanji. And currently I'm pursuing degree. I'm in last year. And from today's session, I'm expecting that I would like to meet you all and looking forward. And really will enjoy this session. And next all the sessions, I will definitely enjoy and learn new things and will get a more confidence to speak publicly that where I lack, and really nice to meet you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Monica, for introducing yourself. And it's great to see you also today. And thank you for joining in. Another good thing I was talking about opportunities, difficulties. If we hadn't had an online meeting, I wouldn't have been able to meet you today because we do not stay in the same city. So that is another opportunity that we have. So thank you for joining in, Monica. And we'll ask you about the feedback post the session is done, about how you enjoyed the session. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, I would like to call Dev. So we have Dev here, and Dev, please, the stage is yours. You can introduce yourself. Dev, I think we cannot hear you properly. No, I think there's some issue with your no. Can you remove your headset from the laptop? Okay, so by the time Dave joins in, we have any more guests? I think we have guest Devesh. Devesh, hi, are you there?
Yeah, hi. Hello, everyone. Hello, Ankit.
Hey, hi, Devesh. Please, would be great if you can introduce yourself.
Yeah. So, hello, everyone. I'm Devesh, and I'm currently pursuing my undergraduate degree in BSc Statistics. And I got to know about Toastmasters from one of my seniors about how he improved his communication skills and leadership qualities. And I'm looking forward to do the same.
Wonderful, Devesh. It's great to meet you, and glad that you have uh, taken a decision to be part of Toastmasters so early in your life, and because you're still a student, and it just shows uh, the growth mindset that you have in you. So, welcome to our club, and we look forward to hearing your feedback post the meeting. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Thanks. So now I'll ask Dave. Dave, would you like to do a quick audio video check? I can see you. Audio check. Uh, no, Dave, not able to hear. So, or it's okay. What we'll do is we'll come back to you post the session, and once we are ending the meeting, at that time I'll ask you to introduce yourself. Okay, great. Thanks. Okay, now let's move ahead with the meeting. And to take the meeting forward, we have a very dynamic and charming Toastmaster who is the secretary of our club, and she is also currently not residing in India, but she's joined us all the way from Italy. She is a PhD student, and uh, she has been a member of our club for more than around 6 months, and she has been doing wonderfully in terms of leadership and speaking. So looking forward to hearing her today as the Toastmaster of the day. Over to you, our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Nikita Dingar.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ankit, for the wonderful introduction. After having such energetic introductions by the Sergeant of Arms, Manas, and the presiding officer, Toastmaster Ankit, I have to keep up the energy and the enthusiasm today, and I want to start talking about it with the theme for today. The theme for today is growth. Now, why growth? Growth is something that all of us have been struggling with in the past 2 years. Why? Because we had been residing with a fixed mindset. I need this, and I need to function in this way to achieve it. That's it. And then the world changes. We have a COVID, we have a pandemic, we're supposed to stay at home. And like Ankit mentioned, we need new skills. How do we get these new skills? We need to learn them. We all have to move from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. Whenever life is throwing you with new problems, new balls, you need to swing your bat in that way and overcome the problem. The same way, we can talk about why we need to have a growth mindset. This COVID has been an example, but if you look at your whole life, if you look at the generations that have been changing, the CEOs that were very great 10 years ago feel outdated today. Why? Because they did not adapt with time. If you do not know how to use technology, any new kid out of college will be better than you. You need to move from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. What does it mean by having a growth mindset? If you say things that, I just procrastinate things, I am unathletic, I am this, I am that, they are fixed words and tapes that you're telling yourself. You are living in your own story, in your own world. You need to move out of it. There was a famous story in which there is this woman who's sleeping, and then suddenly there is a dangerous looking Rakshas who comes to her, dressed in all dangerous looking clothes. The face is completely covered with hair, and he comes to her, and she's trembling in fear. That, oh my God, he's coming close, he's coming close. And then suddenly he comes so close to her and he stops. And the woman asks him, what are you going to do to me now? And the man says, it's your dream, lady. You need to decide. That is how life is. We have all these problems around us, and we have built all these images of every problem. We have our own scripts running in our mind. It is we who decide what's going to happen with those scripts. Do we take them, dump them, rewrite our life and move ahead? Or do we just sit there waiting and just trembling in fear what's going to happen when this monster comes and eats me? Do you want to live in anxiety of the future? Do you want to live in regrets of the past? Or do you want to work on today and move to a growth mindset? Do the things that you thought you cannot do. Right now, I want all of you to make an intention of one thing you thought that you cannot do. Think about it. and make an intention that in 2022, you are going to achieve it, and be super energetic about it and say in January 2022 itself, you're going to achieve it. How do you have this growth mindset model? First is to believe. However cliched it might sound, you are a result of what you believe. If you believe you are great, you will be great. If you believe you are dumb, you will be dumb and you will prove to the world that you are dumb. If you think you're intelligent, you will prove and the world will treat you like an intelligent person. You are what you believe. You need to have the correct identity, mindset, and motivation. These are your beliefs. The second is you need to have a plan. Do a goal setting. Just try. Your goals can be dynamic and changing with time. They don't have to be fixed for your entire life. But you need to start with goal setting so you get a direction of where to go. You need to organize. You need to have a work strategy to reach there. That's the plan. Belief, plan. Third comes action. Once you have a plan, it's no good on paper, right? So we need to jump into action. You need to execute the plan. You need to have habits in place which ensure that you will be following your plan. Daily small habits. If you want to be more athletic, like Toastmaster Dheeraj suggested me last week, that get up in the morning and start exercising. It's going to make your life, it's going to make your life so much better. You're going to have such a difference. That's action, spurring into action. You need to execute those plans. You need to have habits in place. They will lead to productivity. And that is the fourth pillar, which is result. Once you have these, once you have a belief, you plan it, you have an action driven mentality, you're starting to execute it, then you will start seeing results. Once you have results, you will see the outcomes of it. You will see the rewards of it. You will see the feedback. For the past 3-4 days, I've started doing some yoga and I can already see my body being more flexible. My back pain is already reduced. I've been very lucky to have results really soon. And in life, everything will have a result somewhere. So you have your outcome, rewards, and your feedbacks, which will be your results. And then the fifth one is you review it after you get your results. If you have a negative or a positive result, you review it. Go back to see what you need to change, invest it, and redesign some strategies. Now, this can also be around. If you start planning, if you start taking your action, if you start showing results, if you start having reviews of it and trying to re-strategize this, somewhere subconsciously your belief will get affected. If you every day get up and start running, your belief that I'm unathletic will start being destroyed. It will start changing. You will question yourself, am I really unathletic? I am running every day for 4 kilometers. So this is a reverse engineering that can also happen. You need to work on these 5 pillars every day consciously, from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. With that, I hope that this Toastmaster session helps you in moving to the growth mindset and adapting to the new technology, new ways of speaking. To move ahead in your career, you need to have a good communication skill. Your impact on people will always be 100 times more valued than your impact on technical details. You need to know how to converse with people. You have a great idea, but you should know how to deliver it. So this is what Toastmaster will bring to you. And I hope you get to see that as a reflection on today's topic. So in today's Toastmaster session, we are going to have 2 rounds. The first one is going to be a prepared speeches round, in which all the speakers will deliver the speech. And the second is going to be the table topic session. In the end, we will have a general evaluation. For the prepared speeches round, all the speakers are going to give a 5 to 7 minute speech, and their speeches will be evaluated by their respective evaluators. In the table topic session, guests and members will be invited for an impromptu speaking round. And in the end, the general all the evaluators to evaluate the prepared speeches, and he will evaluate the general flow of the meeting. For this, we have role players, which is our tag team, the timer, our counter, and grammarian. They will help you keep in check and help you with the review process and to strategize better and to tell you where you need to improve. For that, I would first like to invite timer, which is Toastmaster Harsh. Maybe please have you on the spotlight. Can we have an audio video check with?
Am I audible? Am I visible?
Yes, you are. Thank you. Toastmaster Harsh, could you explain your role as the timer?
Yeah. So good evening, everyone. Welcome, Toastmasters of the day, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I'm a timer of the day. As a timer, my duty will be to time the prepared speeches, table topics, and the evaluations. We'll talk about the timing for prepared speeches. Its time allocated is varies as per the project. And for instance, for an icebreaker, it will be around 4 to 6 minutes. And for the table topics, the time allocated is 1 to 2 minutes. And for evaluation, the time is around 2 to 3 minutes. Now, speakers must meet the specified time limit to qualify for the awards at the end of the meeting. I'll display the green screen at the minimum qualifying time, a yellow screen at the midpoint of the qualifying time range, and red screen at the maximum qualifying time till the end of the speech. Now, for the prepared speeches and the evaluation, the speaker will have 30 seconds grace period before the minimum qualifying time and after the maximum qualifying time. And for the table topics, the grace period is of 30 seconds only after the red screen is displayed. All speakers who continue to speak beyond 30 seconds grace will not be qualified for the voting. I'll report the time taken by the speakers when called upon by the general evaluator. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmasters of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harsh, for wonderfully explaining us the role. Next on our team, which is the tag team, we have the R counter. The R counter, may I please have you, Toastmaster Aarti, on the spotlight?
Good evening, Toastmaster of the
Toastmaster.
day, Nikita.
Yes.
Hello, Toastmasters and guests. As a counter, it's my duty to note words and sounds that are used as a crush or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During this meeting, I will listen for overused words including and, well, but, so, and, you know. I will also listen for filler sounds including and I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or pause such as I or this means. At the end of the meeting, I'll report the number of times that each speaker used these expressions. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Nikita.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Aarti. Toastmaster Aarti has always been a wonderful role player, and she will for sure be a wonderful counter for today. So watch out for your R's and Ms because Toastmaster Aarti will be tracking them very well. Next on the tag team, we have the grammarian. The grammarian, Toastmaster Shreya, may we have you on the spotlight?
I'm audible and visible.
Yes, Toastmaster Shreya, you're audible and visible. I hope you appease us all today with your words of the day and phrase of the day. Over to you, Toastmaster Shreya.
Good evening, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. I am grammarian for the day. As grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of all the incorrect usage of grammar as well as any good usage of words, quotes, and phrases. So it is my duty to introduce you to the word of the day, that is appease. Appease is to pacify or make peace with. So we can use it like if my best friend is angry with me. So I try to appease my best friends whenever she is angry by sending her a brownie. Then we have phrase of the day, that is hang in there, which means to remain persistent and determined in the face of difficulty. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day, Nikita.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shreya. Now, everybody hang in there. We have the next round, which is the prepared speeches round. For the prepared speeches, we have two speakers today, Toastmaster Kalpana and Toastmaster Sai Kumar. For the first speaker, Toastmaster Kalpana, I would like to invite Evaluator 1, which is Toastmaster Dheeraj, to explain the objectives of the speech.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are.
Hello, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster and the guest. I'm Dheeraj Singh and I'm the evaluator for the speaker one. So the speaker one, Toastmaster Kalpana, is attempting her level 3 project one under the pathway strategic relationship. The purpose of this project is to member to develop and practice a personal strategy for building connection through networking. And the purpose of the speech is for the member to share some aspect of his or her experiencing network. So and the title of his project is Networking Your Net Worth. Timer, please note that the time is 5 to 7 minutes. Best of luck to Toastmaster Kalpana, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dheeraj. Toastmaster Kalpana, can we have you on the spotlight?
Hello. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, before we start with your speech, can you tell us about why you wanted to join us and what has this club brought to you?
This club has actually brought growth in me. The growth of being able to interact very well across all age groups, people from various and different backgrounds, because I feel the whole world itself has come down into my small screen. It has taught me a lot, because when I listen to people like you, when you just told us about the growth, the action, even the reverse engineering when you start something, has made me realize that there's so much more in life to grow, especially on platform of Toastmasters. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kalpana. That was wonderful. Would you like to share your speech title with us also?
The speech title is, one second, give me a second, I'm so sorry.
Networking Your Net Worth.
Yes, networking your
Okay.
net worth. I was just
Great.
getting confused with you. Networking your net worth. Thank you.
Perfect. Toastmaster Kalpana, I hope you are able to achieve your goals through this session. Toastmaster Kalpana, networking your network. Networking your network, Toastmaster Kalpana.
Thank you so much. Networking. It has become a term in today's day and generation. If you do not network, that is, cast the net of friendship, of your skills, of your skill set. In short, if you don't sell yourself, your net worth in today's world is zero. Today, where you are known by your social media, on your social media platform, or your social media appearances on various platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you need to reach out to the world that is in the palm of your hands. Let me narrate an incident here where face-to-face interaction was very popular. I, at that time, had started and launched a small personality development firm or a concern of mine along with my friend. What I didn't know was that I'll have to market, I'll have to interact, I'll have to bring in clients. I used to approach people mostly on the phone, so it was never face-to-face. Call up, tell them, sell our courses, talk to them, and keep it down. I am very comfortable if I'm on the phone. Face-to-face, I'm always hesitant, a little shy, and avoid talking until and unless I am in my comfort zone. For the venue, because I did not have a place of my own, I had rented out school rooms which were available in Mumbai at that particular time, where you can run your training classes. In one such school, I used to sit waiting for my students, having calls and because I had already informed people through those days, pamphlets, classifieds in newspapers, advertisements. We did not have the social platform. People were calling me, and I was fine on the phone. But nothing sells if they don't see you face to face. That is where my trouble began. I had to run the show. My friend and I discussed and decided we had to come up with a strategy. In the school, there were various other extracurricular activities organized by people like me. There used to be skating exercises, activity. There used to be volleyball, there used to be taekwondo, or there used to be karate classes held in the school premises. Slowly and steadily, I got up and began to approach the parents that were there. Hello, I'm Kalpana. I have just started my personality development course here, and would you like, do you have any children? Do you have any, would anybody? You see how I'm floundering? It's too personal to suddenly ask anybody, do you have children? Which class are they in? Isn't it invading their privacy? That is when I developed a strategy. I got my pamphlets ready, and so that it is pocket friendly, I got them Xeroxed. Started giving it to each and every parent that were present. Started to develop a rapport with the parents that came, smiling, complimenting their children who had achieved some sort of growth while they were learning their extracurricular activities. I overcame my shyness to an extent where I started to feel happy because there was a response. And believe it or not, because I reached out in that very school, outside of it, there was NIIT. And the manager of NIIT too was doing the same thing that I was doing. He used to come inside the school and used to interact with the parents. And he watched my strategy. Not only was I talking, I was also reaching out in print form. And he told me, hey, Kalpana, would you like to have a job at NIIT as the marketing personnel? I said, what? I said, you have begun to convince parents. You have begun to get your children, their children, to come and take up your courses. You are networking so well. You are speaking up, you're speaking out, you're reaching up, and you're reaching out. I laughed. I said I wanted so badly to have my own business that I didn't want to join any NIIT and become a part of it, which of course sometimes I do regret it now. But that day I realized something that my mother always told me. This quotation is in Gujarati. I'll definitely be translating it in English. She always told me this, bole ena bor vehchai, which means you need to speak up to sell yourself, to sell your skills, to sell your products. That day, I knew my skill set was nothing if I did not do the network. Today, when I look up at the changed world, at the fact that the world can actually be within your palm in the form of your mobile, I need to become tech savvy. I now need to know how Reels work, how I can have a Facebook page, how can I Twitter, how can I work on LinkedIn, and how do I work on Instagram to make the impact of what I sell felt throughout the world. Every time I think about networking, every time I think of breaking the shell of shyness that is within me, I think of how I started to approach the parents, to talk to them, to be friendly with them, and to convince them to come and enroll their children. Network your net worth. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kalpana. That was indeed wonderful and very relevant. Today, it is said it's not just important who you know, but also who knows you. You may know Mukesh Ambani, but does Mukesh Ambani know you? That's more important. And that is where you can say that your net worth is your network. I would also like to mention that we have our past district director, Toastmaster Distinguished Toastmaster Arvind Nair, who's just joined us. Thank you so much, Distinguished Toastmaster Arvind Nair, for joining us. We're really delighted to have you in our session today. Moving forward to the next speaker of the day, may I first invite the evaluator, which is Toastmaster Ankit, to share the objectives of the speech. Toastmaster Ankit, can we have you on the spot? May I request everybody to mute themselves?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, thank you. So speaker number 2 is attempting project 1 from level 4 of dynamic leadership path, and the project is manage change. The objective of the project is for the member to practice developing a change management plan. The purpose of the speech is for the member to share some aspects of a change management plan. Timer, please note the time is 5 to 7 minutes, and I wish the speaker all the best. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ankit. Toastmaster Sai Kumar, can we have you on the spotlight? Yes, Toastmaster Sai Kumar, can you first share us with why you wanted to join Toastmasters and what has this club brought to your goals?
Well, so I would like to share a story why I want to join Toastmasters. Also, I will explain in my speeches. So 6 years ago, when I started working in TCS, even to introduce myself was like a very stage fear for me. I was very frightened to speak in front of people, even a small gathering. And even for my first day, second day, third day as a guest, when I tried to attend the meeting, I went till the door, but I did not have the courage to knock the door and enter inside. So finally, one day my mentor pulled me, be sit, do not speak nothing, but listen. Slowly with time and practice with tag growth, I started to improve. And the purpose was to build a good network and build a self-confidence in me. Because my self-confidence is low and it has really helped me.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sai Kumar. That is wonderful. And we can see how it's made wonderful progress and reached and completed many levels and reached new milestones. So Toastmaster Sai Kumar, today's speech, your title is One Small Step. One Small Step, Toastmaster.
When I ask this rubber ball, if I tap you slowly and gently, will you bounce and reach the ceiling height? It said no. When I again asked this rubber ball, if I tap you slowly and gently, will you try to bounce a meter height? It said yes, with slow and steady change. Good evening, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. There is nothing constant in life except change. Change is inevitable. We all have seen mother of changes from last 1.5 years. Work from office to work from home. Students are studying online. We are doing online shopping. Everything has changed in last 1.5 years. We all have seen a drastic change in our Toastmasters meeting. Earlier, we used to meet we used to have physical meeting where speakers used to give speeches, we used to take roles, and we used to receive evaluation, feedback from all of us present during the meeting. Even for contest, for any physical contest, we used to have a team of PR, logistic, sergeant at arms, event management, and with the help of entire team, we used to conduct our area and division conference very smoothly. But after March 2020, everything changed. From physical meeting, we shifted to virtual mode. And also we have seen a change in our contest, especially in virtual mode. So last year in April 2020, when I was the area director, me and my fellow area director decided to have a joint area contest, B1 and B2. But after March 2020, it was not possible because the meetings were stopped and we were thinking how to conduct this area conference in online mode. So there was discussion with club officers, district officers, and we had a district survey last year in April. And as per the survey, it was decided maximum, according to the maximum vote were received, like we should have our conference, area and division conference and district conference in online mode. So we both finalized to have our area contest online mode. This area contest online mode had a lot of challenges because we were not sure how we can spotlight the speaker. Are the contestants comfortable speaking online? How the timer can flash the timer cards? How the tally counter will tally the votes and hand over to chief judge? How we can have judges briefing? So there was a lot of things which were in the mid of the way, which we were not able to tackle. So finally, what we decided, let us have a trial run before we plan the actual area conference. So we had a dry run. We discussed with club officers, executive committee. So where we thought who can be a good Zoom master, a good technical person who can handle all these things. So we had a team of Zoom master, tally counters, timers, who are good in presentation. So we had good timers, and then the breakout rooms were planned, and with I think 3 to 4 trial runs, we were successfully first area conference happened without any glitch and hurdle. And this virtual mode of contest was possible, and it was successful only with the dedication and support received from each and every club members. And what I saw, this change management plan from physical to virtual was self-transformation in each and every members. Earlier, the guests who were hesitant to speak on stage, they joined Toastmasters Club in virtual mode. People who were shy to participate in humorous contests, they participated in humorous speech contests and reached a certain level. So I want to share my experience about this change management plan. Like 6 years back, when I was hesitant to attend any Toastmasters meeting or participate in any contest, I participated this year in humorous speech contest, and I was the first runner-up. So this change management plan has helped me to work as a better speaker, better leader, and better good human being. So, my dear friends, pause and think. If we do not change, things will move and we will remain the same. Problem will stay, but the solution will move. Product will stay, but the customer will move. With great power comes great responsibility. Embrace the change, utilize the power in you, and take one small step towards change. So finally, I will leave you all with a quote of Sir Winston Churchill. To improve is to change, and to be perfect is to change often. Thank you. Over to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sai Kumar. You actually very well highlighted the theme for today, which was moving from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. If you believe, you have a plan, you have an action, you have results, and you review them, you modify your belief again, and that's a circle that carries on. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sai Kumar, for your wonderful speech and for inspiring us. Next, we move to the second segment of today's meeting, which is the table topics round. The table topics round will be held by the Shire of the group, Toastmaster Amay. Now, this is a wonderful session in which even the guests can participate, and it is a very good platform for guests to come, take up these topics, participate, and for your information, these recordings will be available later. So you can go back and review what changes you need to make and how you're speaking. And then again, you can plan and come on an action plan of how to improve your speaking skills. With that, I would like to introduce Toastmaster Amay as the table topic master. Over to you, Toastmaster Amay.
Yeah. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day, Nikita. So a very good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. So I will be introducing you the second part of our meeting, that is table topics round. So table topics helps the members practice the art of improvisation and help us think on our feet. So there are 4 vital communication skills: listening, thinking, organization, and delivering, which will be improved once you engage in this table topics round. So the topics which I have prepared will help, hopefully help all of us to become better at improvisation. So since we at Toastmaster try and provide a speaking opportunity to maximum audience members, the session is not restricted to members alone. Even the guests can participate. I hope everyone gives a shot. I may randomly call anyone to participate, or you can even volunteer to come up on stage by yourself by raising your hand. So before I begin, I request the timer to call out the timing guidelines for the table topics round.
For the table topics, the timing would be 1 to 2 minutes. I hope I'm audible. Right?
Yes, you are.
So timing details is 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, at the end of the 1 minute, I'll show the green card. 1 minute 30 seconds, it will be yellow card. At 2 minutes, it will be red card. 30 seconds is the grace time that we are allowing. So anyone who concludes in time in 2 minutes and 30 seconds will be qualified for the voting.
Okay. Thank you so much, Harsh. So may I call our guest, Dev Chavan. Dev, can you please participate?
Can you hear me now? Oh, okay. Wait.
Okay. So yeah. So can we spotlight Dev? Yeah. Yes, okay. Good evening, Dev.
Hi.
I think there's some problem with. Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Amay, just a second. I'm sharing the screen. Just ask them whether they are able to see the timing cards.
Okay. Dev, can you see the cards?
I'm audible and visible.
Yeah. Now you're audible. Can you see the cards?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Okay, Dev. So the question for you is, what is your perception about growth? What is your perception about growth?
Can I start?
Yeah, you can start.
So good evening, Toastmasters of the day, Toastmasters and distinguished guests. I'm Dave, and today's table topic is perception of growth. Growth, when we talk about growth, it's not only physical growth that we are dealing with, it's also psychological growth as well as professional growth. Now, when we look at growth, we often believe that for doing certain tasks at a certain time and then repeating those tasks for another time period brings about that growth. Let me tell you, this is not the only factor that plays a role in growth. It is also your environment, your circle, also your work conditions that determine in what direction that you will go in. Often a person's psychological state, a person's psychological state determines how they respond to that growth. Some may take that growth, some may take the change in a positive manner, or some may not. But it always boils down to a person's preference on whether they want to change in life in order to achieve something new, or do they want to go with the flow and remain constant. Thank you, and I'll be ending my speech.
Thank you so much, Dave. It was a wonderful talk, and I'm glad to listen to you. That was really amazing. So now, can I call upon our next guest? Is anyone willing?
You can take
Yes.
a member, Amay.
Yeah. Okay. Harsh, can you just remove the screen for some so that I can see the participant? Yeah. So any member would like to participate? Please raise your hand. Any member? Okay, Shreya, fine. Shreya has raised her hand. Fine. So Shreya, so you're ready for the talk?
Yes.
Okay. So can you, timer, can you just show the screen? Just let me know, Shreya, if you can see the screen.
Just a second.
Yeah.
I hope the screen is visible and you could
Yes,
see
it is.
Okay.
That's great. Okay. So Shreya, your topic is, if you are given a chance to grow from childhood, what career path would you choose? If you're given a chance to grow from childhood, what career path would you choose?
If I'm given a chance to grow from childhood, then I would definitely take the opportunity to be an artist. I would like to paint the world with my brush. And I know it's not too late to do that now as well, but there are certain restrictions, I believe. And like I have been following a certain path, and I don't think it is optimal for me to change it now. So if I was given a chance, then I would have started at an early age. I would have reached out to people, and I would have taken tutorials just to start with it and be an artist. I would like to paint and sketch, and it is very fascinating when somebody follows their passion. And yes, I would like to paint if given a chance to start it from the beginning, from the childhood. Thank you.
Oh, that was wonderful. That your desire to paint, you can still perceive that passion. Okay. So I encourage all members as well as guests who are called upon to use word of the day and phrase of the day. So now may I request participation from members? Would anyone like to give a try? Okay, timer Harsh.
I would like to go if timer
Yeah,
is
sure,
allowed
sure.
to go.
Yeah, fine.
But I guess someone need to keep a track of time in this case.
I can do that, Harsh. I'll do that for you.
Sure. Thanks.
All right.
Just give me a minute to share my screen and then I'll do.
I can do it if co-host likes for it.
Okay, sure.
Okay, Harsh, can you see the screen?
Yes, I could see the screen.
These are different screens, I guess.
No,
Okay.
it will work.
Okay.
have time
So,
to
yeah, fine. So Harsh, your question is, imagine a world without growth. Imagine a world without growth.
Okay, so it's like imagining
Yeah, if there is
constant.
no growth, then all are constant and they are quite happy in their comfort zones like that.
Yeah,
What
so,
would happen?
yeah, so if we talk about when there is no growth, there are two sides that I would see from here. The first one is like some people would be very much sad about not to achieve something because everyone is at a constant, and if we are at a constant, we are following an egalitarian structure where each and everyone is at the same level. There is no ups and downs. There is a structure which is similar, like we all are having access to the same thing. And since there is a no growth, people want work. They would not like to work on their personal achievements. They will just want to sit, enjoy the things, and the world will be steady. I mean, steady. If we don't have a growth, then I don't think how. I mean, we won't be working because why we work? We work, we earn because we want to grow. And if it is not there, then it's not going to happen. Other side that I would like to talk about is like a few portion of the world would like that. Okay, it's good thing because we why I mean it's accepted that if we are if we don't work hard, if we are like if we sit idle and if we enjoy the nature, we can survive longer. Like why to worry? Why to go for such kind of things which are materialistic? At the end of the day, we are all going to die. It's better to enjoy things. So such kind of people would be wanting this kind of constant world where we just need to sit, we need to enjoy the resources, and that's a good thing. But eventually, if we see the whole picture, a big picture, world cannot survive without growth. Like if we thought that okay, we are happy on earth, we would not have, I mean, we might not have research on creating an aeroplane, or we were just communicating on the traditional sources that we have, right? I mean, we had in past. So that's how things works. And here also, like it's not something very white and black things. A lot of people have their own perceptions, but yeah, it is. So thanks a lot. Over to you, Amey.
That was great, Harsh. Amazing display of thoughts. So now I will call a guest and then I'll request Manas. So now, can I ask Monica Manik, please, to participate? Our guest, Monica. Yeah. Hi, Monica. Just let me know. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay. So don't worry. A small question to you. A simple question, actually. So do not worry. Can you just let us know where would you see yourself 10 years down the line? Where would you like to see yourself 10 years down the line?
10 years down.
Yeah, that means 10 years after.
Yeah.
In coming 10 years.
Yeah. I would like to see myself after 10 years at a good position in my career, and definitely where I'm lacking today in communication part, After 10 years, I definitely improved myself with the help of Toastmaster, and definitely um, I would like to see myself um, where I actually I'm not that much uh, public speaker,
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. You keep on
but
speaking. No worries.
I will definitely improve myself, and where I'm lacking today, I will definitely I can see myself. I would like to see myself improved in such things after 10 years. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. That was amazing, Monica. You gave your best try for this, and I'm sure that in these 10 years down the line, you will be an amazing speaker. So thank you so much, Monica. Now I request Manas to please participate. So can we see Manas on screen? Yeah. Manas, can you see the cards? Okay, that's great. So Manas, now I would like to ask you, which is the latest book you read which shows examples of growth?
It's a great question, Namya. Actually, I read a lot of things, but right now I'm reading that, that think beyond the life. So actually, I not read it. I just visualize this book, and I visualize myself that previous questions answer, like where I should be. So it is think beyond that line that it's written by Mr. some Indian Mr. Nair has written that it's a good book, and it actually took me a next world. So which I visualize that after 10 years it will be there. So I saw a man that with a black mustache and white hair with a goggles, golden frame goggles, and someone just called, "Hey Manas." So I just returned back and saw, "Hey dude." So it's a, that the next world I am able to see while reading that book. So every people's, I'm just telling that it is not reading is book reading is not just reading. It's just about the visualize that story which writer just tried to tell us. So reading is just A, B, C, D. There were some alphabetics, there were some words are there, but we need to read that meaning of that book. So it is the great, and I read a lot books. Actually, this 2022 target is, that I will complete 60 books in this year, 2022. So this is my passion, and I love to do all that things. So in this book, I try to tell you that we all must read this book, where we can see that when another pandemic will come, then how can we adjust with that, and how can we improve ourselves, and how can we achieve all our dreams. Thank you, Toastmasters of the day.
Thank you so much, Manas. May I request participation from our members? Okay, may I ask our distinguished Toastmaster, our Arvind, to please participate? May I request him if he can participate? That's great. Good to see you, sir. So, can you see the cards?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so the question for you is, what is the one thing you would like to change about the world? What is the one thing you would like to change about the world?
One thing that I would like to change about the world is hatred. We need to get rid of hatred. It can't hang in there, because the moment it hangs and keeps on hanging out there, that's where the whole world crumbles and everything has to have a different perspective. So I would like to ensure that we change this world devoid of hatred. And there are many ways that we could do it. And we at Toastmasters are getting better at communication. So let's go out there and speak our minds, appease everyone, and tell them that this is not the way that they should behave. There are better things in the world, and we can make this place a better world by doing certain things, and appeal to them to shun hatred, jealousy, all the negativity that has to be eradicated from the earth. It is a difficult task, but nevertheless, not an unattainable one. So we could go out there and tell them what we need to get rid of. Look at everything positively. Do not look at it through the dark lens, but through a clear lens. See the world, live peacefully, and then that's how you could get rid of hatred. And that's what I would love to do. Over to you, Amay.
That was amazing, amazing talk, and what a beautiful message to shun hatred from the world. Yeah, so thank you so much, Arvind, and that was indeed a good message to shun the hatred from the world. Now, may I request participation from members? Anyone would like to give a try? Yeah, Kalpana, fine. So Kalpana, can we spotlight Kalpana? Okay. Fine, can you see the cards, Kalpana?
Timer cards? No.
Yep. Till now.
I think Hers is facing an issue.
Okay.
Okay, so maybe Dheeraj, can you just launch the cards?
Yeah, sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
now
I can.
Dheeraj.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kalpana, your question is money or passion, what would you choose?
I would passionately choose money. Good evening, Toastmasters, TMOD, and all assembled here today on this platform. When we talk about change, I would actually like to change our perceptions towards money. We feel it's all right if we are not earning enough, or, money is not everything. Agree with you on that spot, but then money is something. So we need to have that something to pursue a passion that we have within us. That's why I have money in my left hand and passion in my right hand to move ahead. Money will buy me things that I need to pursue for my passion. And what am I passionate about? I'm passionate about the skills with which I am born, which God has given me. And God also gave me the means, that is the intelligence, to go and earn my keepsake. To earn my keepsake, I need the greens. Without the greens, I don't think I can survive. For that matter, not just my passion. I think I need the greens to even ensure that my family survives, not just on food, not just on purchases, but to pursue their dreams. And everything is coming with the price. The passion of what I do, the passion of what others do, they'll charge me for it. They'll ask me to pay a price for it. And that price comes in the term of money. So yes, passion and money, both of them go hand in hand for me. Don't you all agree, Toastmasters? Can you survive just on passion? Not at all. Passion and money. Remember that. Okay. So yes, passion and money are my two buddies with which I'm planning to grow and continue paying the fees for Toastmasters too. Thank you. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
Oh, that was amazing. And you gave a dimension to all of us about how money is equally significant in our life. So can we go for another member, another speech, or can I go for the timer?
We can take one last.
Yeah, one last. We can. Okay. Anyone would be interested? I can see Subramaniam Srinivasan. May I request him if you can participate?
Yes, Amay.
Yeah.
I was about to call it. Thank you.
Yeah, that's wonderful to see. So, yeah. Harsh, can we get the timing cards?
Harsh is still facing issue.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm able to see.
Yeah. So the question for you is, could there be a growth inside the comfort zone? Could there be a growth inside the comfort zone?
Thank you so much for this topic. Growth definitely happens even in the comfort zone. However, the actual growth that could accentuate to a greater extent would be outside the comfort zone. In my case, when I joined Toastmasters, I was within the comfort zone of starting my speeches. And even before starting the speeches, I took several roles within the club level. However, within 2 months of joining, I was put up as PR chair for one division conference. I was totally hesitant. One of my close friend, she's into Hyderabad and some other Toastmasters club. She is pursuing her MBA as well. And what she did, she actually introduced me as the PR chair as well as the newsletter chair for that particular division while I was completely new into Toastmasters. I wasn't sure how much confident she was, but I felt I wasn't that much confident. I don't know what she saw in my capability that made her to immediately nominate me to be the PR chair. And trust me, after that PR chair activity, and I didn't have even an account in Facebook, I reopened my Facebook account for that PR chair activity for that particular conference. It was called Rhetorics 2015, in the year 2015, I guess. When the PR activities were done, I was given a 2 to 3 members team. And the appreciation that was got, though I didn't get it on face, however, during the conference, they made me like somebody who would felicitate many winners over there. So that was the level of I think the gratitude that they had shown, and also the reward that they had given me. So when I moved out of the comfort zone, definitely I was able to get recognition, and thereon people started spotting me. And still I am standing in front of you in Toastmasters, that too outside not just my club, but outside my district as well. Thank you so much. And definitely growth happens outside your comfort zone for sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was indeed a beautiful speech by Subbu. And we all must be inspired by this talk. So now may I request the timer to please show the timing reports?
Yeah, sure. So starting with the table topic speakers, the Dev took 1 minute and 53 seconds. Shreya took 1 minute and 17 seconds. Harsh took 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Monica took 1 minute and 6 seconds. Manas took 2 minutes and 6 seconds. Arvind took 1 minute and 53 seconds. Kalpana took 2 minutes. And Subramaniam took 2 minutes and 7 seconds.
Okay, so all are qualified, right?
Yes, all are
Yeah.
qualified.
Fine. So now may I ask for the polls, please? May I request for the polls? Okay, the polls are here. Are all the polls completed?
One person is left.
Okay.
Yeah, it's closed.
Yeah. Okay. So I wish I could hang in there for the table topics from more members, but due to time constraints, we will definitely take participation of other members the next time. So now over to you, Toastmaster of the day. It was wonderful to
Thank
see
you
all
so
the
much. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ramai, for a wonderful session. I'm really happy about the innovative topics that you came up that was so apt with today's theme. Now, I the polls for first. I would like to invite the timer. You can give us the timing report for the two speakers.
Yeah, sure. So Kalpana took 7 minutes and 25 seconds. She's qualified. Sai Kumar took 7 minutes and 3 seconds. He is also qualified.
Thank you so much. Now we can go to the polls. So, Master, can we have the polls for the best speaker? Are we done? Okay, thank you so much. So now we have had two wonderful speeches and the table topics. Now it's time to go into review. Now we would move to the third segment in which the general evaluator will be called upon to evaluate the whole session, and the evaluators will be evaluating the prepared speeches. This is very important because we all go there and spur into action, but we need to take a moment to stop, review, reflect, and then plan new strategies, better our speaking skills. With this note, I would like to invite the general evaluator for today, who is also the vice president of membership of our club. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sharon, for being here. May we have you on the spotlight?
Am I audible? Am I visible?
Yes, you are. Over to you, general evaluator Sharon.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day, Nikita. As said earlier, the meeting is divided in 3 parts, and hang in there. This is the end part, which is the evaluation. Our first speech was by Toastmaster Kalpana, and it was evaluated by our very own Toastmaster Dheeraj. I call upon Toastmaster Dheeraj on the stage. Yes, Dheeraj.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, we can hear you.
So,
the stage is yours.
Wow, a wonderful speech, Kalpana. And I was very excited to take up this role because since childhood, like as a student, I was listening and a teacher was speaking always. But this is the first time I get a chance that I will be speaking and an English teacher will be listening. So that was from the lighter note. So Kalpana, I really liked your speech. You did a great job and kept everyone engaged. Everyone was hanged in with your speech. We have touched upon the most critical part of today's era, that is personality development. You presented the relevance of networking in the contemporary scenario, that is this in the digital era. You presented that how you overcame from your comfort zone. Your speech was very informative You kept in mind the time and completed it within the time frame. That shows your discipline level. It was a well-researched topic, and I like the transition was good by between the different paragraphs of the speeches. You were smooth in transition. Your voice modulation was well, and there was a clarity of a speech. Like you have a very good voice modulation, voice clarity. You gave the speech in a standing position, and your eye contact was very good, and that brings a very good level of audience connection by a good gesture. And your pace was very good, which I like it. So focused on your pace, and that was very good. And example you used, like you have presented the anecdote that how you overcame from your comfort zone and you went out in the met the parents and persuade them to join your personality development course. So all these things, a personal story makes connection to the audience. So you have added all these things as well in your speech. And you presented a strategy, like when you were in a difficult situation, you presented how you formulated a strategy, how you prepared the pamphlet, and you started distributing it while going in the grounds. So you gave an overall picture, like you have gave the takeaway that how we should start coming out from our difficulties and how we should plan the strategy. So overall, it was a good speech, and I do not find anything to work upon. It is perfect as it is. And with this, best of luck for your next speeches. Thank you. Over to you, to General Evaluator.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Dheeraj. Our next speech was by Toastmaster Sai. Sai's speech would be evaluated by Toastmaster Ankit. Toastmaster Ankit, do you see the timer cards?
Yes, I can see them now.
Yeah, thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. And with that, Neil Armstrong stepped on the moon. Hang in there. Toastmasters and guests, I'm not talking about Neil Armstrong, but I'm talking about our very own amazing Toastmaster Sai Kumar, who started with the title, One Small Step. The title was very apt because it gave a total perception about the whole speech. With small steps, you can achieve change. Toastmaster Sai, what I loved about your speech first was your intriguing opening. You started with tossing the ball, and I was wondering, what are you going to talk about? And then you got the analogy of the ball and how with small bounces of the ball, it goes 1 meter above. So that was a beautiful analogy, and kudos to you for bringing in that thought process of starting the speech. The second part that I loved about the speech was the structure of the speech as a whole. This speech was about change management and what are the plans that you can use for change management. And you had a good, beautiful structure wherein you obviously talked about the opening, then you also talked about your change management plan, and then at the end, you talked about what are the learnings. So a beautiful structure in a whole, which was well written by you. The third part that I loved about your speech is personal examples. Examples connect with the audience because they themselves identify with the speaker when he or she gives personal examples. And you had good personal examples in your speech. And what made it a cherry on the cake was that you used personal examples from Toastmasters, which the audience could connect in a better way. So that was a very good thing done wherein you use the personal examples. The Toastmaster Sai, as you said, to improve is to change, but to improve, you also need feedback. And with respect to feedback, I have 3 suggestions for you. First one is with respect to the pitch. I felt throughout the speech, your pitch was very constant. There were opportunities where you could have modulated your speech. For example, there was a point where you were talking about what all things you couldn't do in an online meeting. Like how can the timer screen be shown that way? So you could have shown that shock on your face. How can the timer screen be shown? How can the tally counter give the ballots to the judges? So that brings about the opportunity of pitch, and audience can also get hanged on to your speech once you have the pitch variation. The second part that I felt could have done better was define the change management plan. Although you went towards the change management plan, which I understood through your speech, I would have loved it if you would have defined it at the start. The change management is about the plan that I have is about going from physical to online meetings, so that would have structured the speech in a better way and would have understood it in a on a whole. The third part that I felt you could have done better was the conclusion. Although you had a conclusion where you talked about different quotes, I would have loved it if you would have told us what are you expecting on the future with respect to your plan and how does that plan out. Overall, a beautiful speech which had an intriguing opening, a structure, and personal examples. Work on your pitch on defining change management and conclusion, and I'm sure with these small steps you will achieve greater heights. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ankit. Can we have the polls for both the evaluators?
The timing first.
Yeah.
Yeah, could the timer just share the timing cards?
Yeah, so Dheeraj took 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Ankit took 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Both are qualified for the voting.
Are we done with the polls?
2 people are there.
We can go ahead.
Okay, we can close this.
Okay, moving ahead to the tag team, we have our R counter, Aarti, who will be sharing her report on the R's and Ums in the meeting.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Toastmaster Manas used for one time, or one time, so 5 times. Just let me know 2 times. Toastmaster Ankit took more than 5 times, or 1 time, in 2 times. Guest Monica 4 times. Guest Deves 4 times, 1 time. Toastmaster Nikita 3 times and or more than 5 times. Toastmaster Horse more than 5 times or more than 5 times. Toastmaster Shreya 3 times, so 2 times, and repeated words 2 times. Toastmaster Dheeraj 1 time, 1 time, or 2 times, and so 4 times. Toastmaster Kalpana 2 times and 1 pause. Toastmaster Sai Kumar 1 time or 1 time. Toastmaster 3 times or 2 times. Toastmaster Arvind, it was flawless. Toastmaster Subbu 3 times, and General Evaluator 2 times. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aarti, for your wonderful report. Now I call upon the grammarian for her report. Grammarian Shreya.
So phrase of the day has been used by Toastmaster Nikita, DTM Arvind, TM Ame, TM Sharon, DTM Ankit. And word of the day has been used by Nikita, DTM Arvind. And then we have seen some interesting usage of words in this meeting by all of you people. So we'll start with Toastmaster Kalpana. She used words like shabby, invading privacy, pocket friendly, developing rapport, and tech savvy, pursue, and word like phrases like you need to speak up to sell yourself. Your network is your net worth. breaking the shell of shyness. And then we have Sai Kumar, change is inevitable, hurdle, glitch, self-transformation. With great power comes great responsibility. Embrace the change. To improve is to change. To be perfect is to change often. Then we have Dheeraj. Dheeraj used informative, transition, persuade. DTM Ankit used intriguing, cherry on the cake. Then DTM Subbu used accentuate, appreciation, felicitate. DTM Arvind used peak our minds, devoid, shun, unattainable, through the dark lens. And we have TM Nikita spoke action-driven mentality, reverse engineering, and strategize. Back to you, journal evaluator.
Thank you, Grammarian Toastmaster Shreya. Okay, so moving ahead to the evaluation of the meeting, I'll start with the SAR and the Zoom master, Toastmaster Manas. Manas always opens the room early, and this time he opened it at 3:45, which enabled all of us, all the role players, to come in and check our audio, video, visuals, and everything. The meeting started a minute late. The instructions were very clear and had a tone in which showed that he really wanted to help if there was a technical issue. You had a good introduction of the PO, which helped us connect with Toastmaster Ankit even before he came to the stage. Instructions were very clear and I could see a few guests, so it was easier for them to understand. I could see that they instantly renaming their names to guests. So it showed that the instructions were pretty clear. Moving on to the PO, Toastmaster Ankit, he appreciated the SAR. He had a very personal story which helped every one of us understand the importance of Toastmasters, how it changed to an online meeting, and the skills that we attained. The introduction of the guests were taken, they were welcome, and then he introduced the Toastmaster of the day. The Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Nikita, started the theme, and boy did she start. The entry, the enthu, the examples, the inspirations were bang on to the point. Kudos on that. At the later point, it seemed like she flowed with the text, the message that she had, and if she could, then she could just note the time that she has. The structure was explained very well. The tag team were called, the audio video visuals were checked. One thing that you could have done is you could have called the grammarian first, so the timer and the hour counter could also use the word of the day and the phrase of the day. The speakers were called and their audio video visuals were also checked. For the first speaker, I think this topic was not sure, you are not sure. You could also check on that before we start the meeting. You acknowledge the presence of DTM Arvind Nair, good move. And in all, a very good team-odd session by you, Toastmaster Nikita. For the timer, the instructions were clear even during the TTM session. Only one point, you could show the timer cards when you are explaining the points, which would be easier for the guest. We Toastmasters would already know. The hour counter, you could have the report. We usually have that report and show it at the meeting. So it's easier for everyone to see how many hours and hours that we have had. The instructions were explained very well. The grammarian, for the grammarian, you kept putting the word of the day and the phrase of the day in the chat. Very good. And in the one point is the word of the day and the phrase of the day could also be put in our WhatsApp group so that it would be easily being used by all the Toastmasters. And one point, if you are a few minutes late, you could just put in the text in our main group so everyone knows that you would be a few minutes late for the meeting. Speakers had two different topics and different kind of speeches, both calm speakers. And one good thing was both of them gave the speech standing up. For the TTM session, Toastmaster Amay, you explained all the 4 skills that were needed. Then you went straight ahead and called a guest, which is very good. You did not wait for everyone to volunteer and then go ahead. But I just hope that you could keep doing that in the later part also, because at the end you started waiting for everyone to volunteer. You could just take in names also at the end. Also, the table topics is also for listening skills. So you could just say the topic twice and that will suffice. It's upon the speaker to interpret whatever the meaning is of the topic. I could see that all the topics you modified it. For the guests, you had simple ones. For the Toastmasters, you had appropriate ones. Very good thing. And I think you're doing this for the first time. So good job and kudos to that. In general, the agenda of the meeting was missing. So I could not track the timings of each role players. That could also have been done. And everyone in the meeting, a good point that I saw that everyone in the meeting had a feedback. They were giving comments and their feedback after every speeches. So it was a great initiative that we had, and it really helps boost the confidence. And I hope that we keep doing that in the later part as well. This is all that I had, and thank you. And over to you, President PO, Ankit, Toastmaster Ankit.
Thank you, Sharon. But before I move ahead, Nikita, do you have any concluding remarks, or can I take it over?
No, yeah, you can take it over. I don't have any concluding remarks, but I do notice we have many new guests. So I think
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
sure.
take
I'll do that. Yeah, thanks. So, dear Toastmasters and guys, let's give a round of applause to Toastmaster Sharon. Not only has she done the role of a G very well, it is the first time that she's doing this role. So beautifully done, Sharon, and congratulations on doing the role. And it just shows the growth mindset that you have. Wonderful. So, dear members and guests, that was a beautiful meeting that we had, but it's still not over. We have a few polls that you have to take. So let's start with the auxiliary role player polls. So Toastmaster Manas, if you could just launch the poll for the auxiliary role players. Yes, I would request everyone to please cast your vote between Timer, R-Counter, Grammarian, and Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Manas. It's 9 out of 13. Come on, those are not voted. Okay, great. Next, we'll have the vote for the best role player between. So I would request Manas to please launch the polls for the best role player. Yes, you can now vote for the best role player among the Toastmaster of the day, the table topic master, and the general evaluator. One more person left. It's a tie, so we need one more person. Come on, anyone who's not voted, please vote. Okay. Great. So thank you everyone for voting. And before I move on, I would request everyone to please turn on their cameras so that we can take a group photograph. It's great to see everyone smiling faces. Toastmaster Nikita, guest Dave, if you can have your Okay, I think Nikita had, yeah, I think she's just away for some time, but it's okay. So Manas or anyone can just take a quick screenshot of this. Cheers. Okay, Nikita is here. Wonderful. Let me know once it's done. Done? Okay, thanks. Great. Thanks, Manas. And it was a beautiful meeting, and it was wonderful to see all the members present here and also all the guests. As I had said at the start that we couldn't have guest Dev give a feedback or introduce himself. So although he did a wonderful table topic, I would request guest Dev to please introduce yourself and let us know how did you come to know about Toastmasters and what was your feedback on the session today.
Am I audible?
Yes, at last you're audible. Yes.
So, good evening, everybody. My name is Dev Chavan. I am currently pursuing my undergraduate medical degree. Like, still the admissions are underway, so I still have to get into a medical college. About Toastmasters, I heard about it from my uncle, and he suggested that I join this committee and enter into public speaking so that I can improve my networking skills.
That's great. Wonderful. Thanks. Thanks, Dev. It is great to have so much variety. You're from the medical background. I think there is no one else from the medical background. We have people from research, from public speaking, from finance, from a lot of areas, but it's good to have you also from the medical background. So wonderful. That just shows the power of the network that we have in Toastmasters. And as I said, today was a beautiful meeting because we had everyone take up roles, and it just shows that we have that commitment to grow and learn from each other and also learn for our own progress. Points that I have with respect to the other further sessions is that in the next session, we'll be having a special session. It will be a membership orientation session wherein we are looking at having more guests join in so that they can get converted to members and we can increase our membership strength in the club. For the same, we would be having our session focused more towards what is Toastmasters and what is the benefits of Toastmasters. So we'll be having an educational session. We have already, we are looking at fixing a experienced Toastmaster who will be coming and giving an educational session. And also the theme itself will revolve around Toastmasters and benefits of Toastmasters. So it'll be easier for the guests to understand what Toastmasters is. So all the members, I would urge, if you have any friends, family members who you think can benefit from Toastmasters, please do ask them to join the next session because it will be very useful. They'll be able to understand what Toastmasters is. Also, as you know that the year will be starting on, as in the next year will be starting, with that, we also will be having a change of the leadership team in our club. So the leadership of a club is for 6 months, as you know. So from July to December 2021 is the leadership tenure for this current executive committee. And the next executive committee that will come in will be serving the club from Jan to June 2022. The nominations will be opened by tomorrow. I was waiting for this meeting to open the nomination. The nomination chair, I have requested Raj Bharat, our area director, to be the nomination chair, and he has agreed. I will be adding him to the members group soon, and he will be circulating the nomination link and also a PDF about the club roles. If you have any doubts with respect to any of the roles, you can reach out to me or any of the current executive committee members to understand what was their experience in the role and whether you would be wanting to do that role or not. And yes, as Manas has said, I'm available 24/7. That's an exaggeration, but yes, I'll be available. You can anytime reach out to me also, just to know about any roles you would want. And also we have Subbu here, who has always been there with us. You can reach out to Subbu also. So this is with respect to the announcements that we have, and I would request now Manas to share. Manas, are we ready with the results? Great. So I would request Manas to share the screen and we can have the results for today's meeting. Can still to see the screen.
Is it visible?
It's
Not
still
yet.
loading. I'm not sure if it's for everyone.
Still not visible. Just a minute.
Great. So the best auxiliary role player goes to Toastmaster Shreya. Congratulations, Toastmaster Shreya. So Toastmaster Shreya, the commitment, I would just like to say that she just reached back from Kasoli at 3 p.m. and she logged in for a 4 p.m. meeting. Or I think she reached late. That's the reason she logged in a bit late. So, but kudos to you, Toastmaster Shreya, and congratulations for getting the best auxiliary role player. I would request Manas to please take a screenshot.
Yeah, it is not spotlight. Just a minute.
Yeah, she's spotlighted.
Yeah, where are you?
No, she's spotlighted, Manas.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Done.
Great. Congratulations, Shreya, for doing a wonderful role as a grammarian.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. Next, we have Manas. So we have the best table topics, and that goes to none other than Toastmaster Kalpana. Toastmaster Kalpana, congratulations on winning the best table topics. Kudos to you. I would just add you on spotlight. Yes, Toastmaster Manas, if we can take a quick photograph of Toastmaster Kalpana smiling. Congratulations.
Done.
Great. Thank you, Manas. Next, we have the best evaluator. The best evaluator is me, myself. Thank you. Thank you to all for voting for me. And you can take a screenshot.
Done.
Great. Thank you. The best speaker is again Toastmaster Kalpana. Toastmaster Kalpana, congratulations for winning the best speaker award. If you can turn on your video. Toastmaster Kalpana. Okay, we can maybe take it later. But congratulations, Toastmaster Kalpana. And last but not the least, the best role player, the big one, and it goes to Toastmaster Amay and Toastmaster Sharon.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Amay and Toastmaster Sharon, for getting the best role player award. The work was nicely done, and it was done by all three of you. It was a very close competition, but congratulations, well deserved.
Thank you so much.
Great. Thank you. And I think Toastmaster Kalpana is back, so we can quickly take a screenshot with Toastmaster Kalpana.
Just a second.
Yeah. So Manas, you can just share this screen for Toastmaster Kalpana.
Yeah, just a minute.
What I love about today's session is the participation that we have from everyone in the chats. Today our chats is flowing with messages. That's a wonderful thing to see. And let's keep on doing this. It encourages not only the members, but also the speakers who are coming in. So wonderful job done. Toastmaster Kalpana's screen, Manas, before that. Yes, great. And you can take a quick photograph.
Done.
Wonderful. Thank you. And congratulations again, Toastmaster Kalpana.
Thank you.
With this, we are done with today's session, but hang in there. We'll be having our networking session also going on now. But it was a beautiful session, as I said, and let's have these kind of sessions moving ahead too. Our next session will be next Sunday, that is the 19th. And for the next session, please reach out to Amay, as he is the working as a VP for the few days that we have. And you can reach out to him and he will assign you the roles that you need. So please reach out to Toastmaster Amay. And I would encourage everyone to please take on the roles and make the meeting a success the way that we had today. With this, I conclude today's meeting, meeting number 39, and looking forward to having you in our next meeting. Great. We can stop the recording, Toastmaster Manas.